Yo, what you want? Beak or jaws? Feathers or fur? Sharp teeth or feet with claws? Whatever's preferred. Just kidding, every word in this song's about two grown men dressed up as a bird and a dog.
Time for an email special of the Wolf and Owl podcast. Here's our first one. Hi, welcome. Sorry, do you want to do the welcome?
We'll do.
I'm always doing like the.
Okay.
I always do the like functional bits. Yeah. You do them now.
Hello, friend. It's me, Tomdavis, aka the Wolf, and
the Owl,
aka romeshranganathan. And this is a listener email special brought to you by the Wolf and Owl. Subscribe, friend.
Really good. Actually, much better than I would do it. So well done. Here's our first one. Hi, Wolf and Owl. My husband and I are avid listeners to your podcast. So much so that my husband even started listening to all of your episodes right from the very beginning last year, and he's almost caught up. I listen to your podcast most days when out walking with my 6-month-old baby. Sometimes I think he must think I'm mad when I randomly start laughing in the middle of the street when listening to you guys. As of the 12th of April, it's my husband and I's first wedding anniversary. I was 3 months pregnant at the wedding, but we didn't tell anybody until afterwards, and nobody had a clue.
Wow.
With it being paper for the first wedding gift, I decided to book Romesh's stand-up for him and I in Newcastle in February next year. I printed the confirmation off, which classed as being
kind
paper.
of heartbreaking that's why Newcastle shows are selling so badly, and that's a lot.
Yeah, I think we're going to have to add another show. Anyway, if you've got any suggestions what I can get for our second wedding anniversary, that would be very much appreciated. Just for context, it's cotton. Peace out, you sweet, sweet souls. Another fellow owl. I've got another owl in the building.
Wow. I would say a T-shirt with both their faces.
Hold on. Are you doing Newcastle?
I am doing Newcastle, yeah. Yeah. I mean, that would, in October or November, I believe.
Okay.
Yeah.
And how's it going?
Well, sales are okay in Newcastle.
Okay, so why
it's one of the ones that's actually selling okay.
What would you get for? Did you do that with this?
No, I didn't go down this route.
With like the paper and the cotton and all that.
No. We did. We still did gifts. We just done our 10-year wedding.
Yeah, I don't even do the faithful.
Oh, wanga. But if you're going to go, it's quite a cute thing to do. I think a T-shirt with both their faces on would be nice, like a sort of T-shirt from the wedding.
No, what would you do with that?
Wear it.
Where?
I don't know, wear it out and stuff. I don't think people wear enough T-shirts with their faces on.
I don't think. I think if anybody does it, it's too many.
Really?
Who the fuck's wearing a T-shirt with their own face on?
I think that would be.
Although actually, I have worn Wolf and Owl merchandise.
Yeah, but if you wore a T-shirt right with yours and Lisa's vow renewal, that nice picture you got, it's really stylized.
That photo of me and Lisa on a T-shirt.
Yeah.
Fuck off.
If you walk past someone and go, oh, hello, God, that looked like a good day. I just think actually we wear like stuff with other pictures on and that don't really mean anything to us. And actually having like a picture of someone,
No, I disagree.
Right, okay. You turn up somewhere and say you're going for a meeting.
Tom, if you came to meet me, and you were wearing a T-shirt with you and Catherine and a photo on the front, I would ask you what the fuck is wrong with you.
Okay, right. Let's do something now. Right? Let's do a little role play, right?
Okay, fine.
Okay. Who's wearing a T-shirt with a face on?
Me.
Okay, you're wearing right. See what it brings, right?
Okay.
All right. Where are we? You can design this one.
Okay, fine. We are meeting. It's a friend's birthday party.
Okay.
And they want to do something. This is something they've always wanted to do.
Yeah.
They've always wanted to get their mates together to go paintballing.
Well, okay, cool.
So we turned up to the woods.
Yeah.
And it's like the little, the area before you go in and you've got to get your equipment and stuff.
The holding zone.
The holding zone, yeah.
That's another thing I'd love to do, but I have big Wolf and Owl paintball.
No.
Why?
I think that'd be awful.
Really?
Yeah. Us two with a load of Wolf and Owl fans.
I think it's me, you, John, JT and Ben, and they've all got to find us.
Yeah. And then, so we're not going to invite anybody we actually like.
And they're hunting us down.
Okay.
Okay, cool. Right. So you turn up. We don't know each other.
Yeah, we do know each other.
Right. Okay.
Okay. Right. Or we don't know each other. Let's do it. We don't. Know
okay. I'm a friend.
I'll be. I don't know. Let's do it based on how you do it. Dan Smith, and you can be Archie Postlethwaite or whatever the fuck.
Okay. Cool. Quite a posh guy.
Postlethwaite.
Okay.
Postlethwaite.
Archie Postlethwaite.
Archie Postlethwaite.
And what's your name?
Dan Smith.
Okay, Dan Smith. So you know Lee from work?
Yeah.
Okay, it's Lee's birthday. Oh, good one. Yeah, no, for sure. Yeah, no, I've known Lee for years. Yeah, no, his dad used to work for my dad. Oh, hey, man, how are you?
Hey guys, how's it going? It's
You've got to be Dan.
I am Dan. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Well, how do you know that? What made you say that?
Oh, no, I've seen a picture now. Lee.
Okay, can we just pause? What is going on
I
with
just
you?
find you so funny when you do that. I don't know what it is. It just makes me laugh so much in these role plays when you just do these little bits. You do, yeah. I know. It's just, anyway.
All right.
Yeah, oh my God, you've got to be Dan.
Yes, I'm Dan.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Lee's got a picture of you on his desk. It's so cute.
Lee has.
Yeah, yeah.
He's got a picture of me on his desk.
Yeah, you and the guys. Yeah, you, Brad, Cliff.
Okay, but I would say that's.
Well, I know
But
Brad
that's
and
not a
Cliff.
picture of me, is it?
Yeah, no,
Oh, I
yeah,
see,
yeah,
I see,
but
I
I've
see.
never met you.
Okay.
You probably heard of me. I'm Archie Postlethwaite.
Well, yes, I've heard of
Yeah.
something like that. Yeah. So you.
Yep. Cool T-shirt, by the way. Cool T-shirt. Who's that? The pretty lady with you on there.
That's my wife.
Oh wow.
That was when we did a vow renewal to try and
She's
convince ourselves
beautiful.
that there was still
She's
something in this.
absolutely stunning. You've done well there. You've done very well there. That's a beautiful lady.
Are you okay, Archie?
Yeah, sorry. No, it's just a nice thing. It's a bit of a flex wearing a cool T-shirt like that with a pretty lady on. And you, of course, Dan.
Yeah, that was at our vow renewal.
Yeah, yeah. That's a hell of a dress. That's a nice dress.
You okay, Archie?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Do you know what? I am just going to, before we get ready for the paintball, I'm just going to go turn this inside out.
Yeah, you don't want to get paint on that T-shirt. Maybe take it off entirely. Or I could wear it for you. Have you got copies of that people could wear?
No, I don't have copies of it. It's difficult to know now whether you fancy my wife or me.
Well, no, I just think it's a cool picture.
Yeah.
Oh, maybe I'll get a picture with me and my cousin Martin on.
Is that her you fuck?
No. My wife left me 3 months ago.
Oh,
so
that's sad.
Martin's moved in with me.
It's sad but unexpected. No,
Yeah,
it's not unexpected.
So yeah, cool. I noticed, by the way, your hair looks so nice in that picture.
Thanks. Do you not like my hair now?
I think it looks better in there. It's quite square now. So,
Okay, great.
so see, it's
Yeah.
straight away. It's,
All right.
yeah,
Okay. Yeah.
like
good.
a nice thing.
Yeah, I think it's awful. Okay. What should? So you suggested t-shirt
Or a cape.
Yeah, cape's nice.
A cape to wear.
I think maybe a nice little monogrammed handkerchief.
What? Who's using that? By the way, handkerchiefs. Once you've got bogies and stuff on it once.
Yeah, but that's not. Nobody's using the handkerchief, are they?
What were they for? They're completely obsolete then.
It's just cool to have one, isn't it?
Well, how often do you have a handkerchief on you?
Never.
Exactly there. It
Well,
will get
that's-
squirred away to the bottom of a drawer.
Yeah, you're
In
right.
about 20 years' time, you're fucking going through stuff.
No, you're right.
You know.
You're right.
You go, "Oh, shit,
Whereas
I
with a t-shirt with your picture on, you're going to wear every day.
No, even if you don't wear it, you look at it.
Yeah, well, you could look at the handkerchief, couldn't you?
You don't look at a handkerchief.
No, you're right. I came up with the shit idea. Okay, anyway, good luck, Al.
Or a pillowcase. Oh, that's the one. Pillowcase.
Pillowcase is a good idea.
Yeah. Every day you sleep. Yeah.
Not with your photo on it.
Yeah.
What?
Yes. Pillowcase with your photos on. Yeah.
Monogrammed pillowcase.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. Monogram. That's what
Yeah,
I'd say. That's
okay.
the one.
Get that.
Okay.
All right. Good luck, Al.
Dear Wolfandowl, I appreciate your wisdom about how to deal with an overwhelming experience. Oh,
Yeah, fucked it, haven't you?
yeah. Okay.
Because what happened there was a sentence is a lot longer than you're anticipating, and you've run out of steam.
Yeah.
Try it. Okay, look, take a deep
No,
breath.
it's more actually, I've read ahead now and I need to start doing that because I've actually. Christ.
Oh, is that what happened? Okay.
Yeah. Dear Wolfandowl, I'd appreciate your wisdom about how to deal with an overwhelming experience of grief following the sudden death of our wonderful pet cat, who we learned was knocked over by a car earlier
Okay,
this
can we
week.
do this all again? Because it's made me laugh so much that you were going to do it.
Can we put that out? Or is that... Dear Wolfandowl, I appreciate your wisdom about how to deal with an overwhelming experience of grief following the sudden death of our wonderful pet cat, who we learned was knocked over by a car earlier this week. The extreme feeling of grief caught me and my family by surprise, and I found myself feeling embarrassed to show my feelings to others and try to be strong and hide it from my wife and kids. To make matters worse, we were on holiday, so we were expected to be happy and smiling rather than walking around miserable and upset. Is it okay to express these emotions publicly? And should I tell the truth if people see me sad and tearful or make something up? If you do have any strategies for coping with these powerful emotions when generally it feels like fewer people recognise grief over an animal compared with a family member and expect you to carry on normally with life soon after. We still feel quite numb and lost and aren't looking forward to going home to our house with no pet to greet us and memories that will bring back the feeling of loss again. Your podcast is one way of cheering us up, and its episodes this week have really been a welcome distraction. Many thanks for your thoughts, the tearful kitty.
Thank you so much for your email.
I will say, quite honestly, like the death of a pet is...
It's big.
Yeah, I didn't anticipate when our dog died. I didn't anticipate or fathom quite how much it ripped
it's horrible.
me apart. It was absolutely, and I also, alongside that, you do feel like, in a weird way, like when you bring that up to people, I think certainly people who haven't got pets, but even people who I don't, because even when people would talk about having a pet that passed, to me before, I could never quite get made around how upsetting that would be.
Yeah,
and I think it's So, but I also think that you kind of have to be. I think repressing any kind of emotion and anything you feel is such a it's quite a dangerous thing to do. I think you kind of have to sit with the feeling and express it.
yeah.
And I'm not sort of to your loved ones, to your the people around. I remember like when my dog died, just sobbing to my dad. I was so upset. It was a very strange time because Grace had just been born, and you're trying to get your head around it all. And but I do think it's actually letting out those feelings. It's a thing weirdly in just in therapy recently where I didn't realise how much I've repressed so much stuff over the last 30 odd years, whatever. And talking to a therapist, I realised it's almost a default I have. And as much as I'm quite open, I chat about my feelings. There's a lot I sit with and repress. I don't want to bother other people, so I don't, I don't show a lot of that stuff. And actually, just since talking to Catherine about it and I spoke to you about it, and stuff that you well up and you build up, it can become quite a negative. So I think actually just doing that, and I think, I think as well. I think strangely, like, this happening on holiday where there's an expectation that you've got to be walking around in like, sort of grinning and feeling on top of the world just because you're on holiday. I think life happens, and I think a lot of people will understand that. Also, you don't have to tell everyone why you're upset. The world doesn't have to know. I think you can, like I say, if your families know you've discussed it with your kids and your wife, and you all have a cry together, and you're all quite open about how you feel, and you discuss that, and I think that's a good place to be. But I don't think you have to. I don't think you don't owe anyone the fact that if you're walking around feeling a bit, down and a bit broken by it, you don't need to have to explain that to everyone. I think it's enough that you explain it to the people that matter, and for the rest of the world, walk a higher path and just don't worry too much about it.
Difficulty. Thanks for your email. I think it's totally reasonable to be upset about a pet passing away, and I don't think you should feel any kind of guilt or embarrassment about that. I do think it's like I've been, without going into details, I've been going through it a bit recently, and then I've also been forced into lots of social situations, or whatever, because people have been coming around. It was my birthday recently, so people come around, but I was feeling it a bit, and when that happens, you're expected to kind of, even if you've got close people around, there's a performative nature to it, and that you've got to like be on form or whatever. And so I think it might be easier to sort of say to people, I'm feeling a bit down at the moment. I did that to a couple of people. I said, look, I'm struggling a bit. The downside of that is that they then keep checking in on you. And actually, I think it's a way of, like, if you start to get quiet, they go, you're right. And I think, and although that's coming from a good place, sometimes you just want to be struggling. You just want to be upset, or you're just dealing with being upset, or you're not even upset. It's just that you haven't got the capacity to be all singing, all dancing.
Yeah.
So it's that thing of like saying to your people that are close to you or coming around or whatever, I'm feeling a bit down, but please don't worry about me. If I'm quiet, I'm just being quiet because that's where I am right now. And I think it just makes it a bit easier, because particularly, if not that I'm particularly the raconteur of a thing, but people were expecting me to be a bit more, bouncier than I was being. and then they're going, "Are you okay? What's going on? What's going on?" And then you just have to go, "Look, I think I actually ended up saying I'm knackered or whatever, just to sort of get over it." So I think one, you shouldn't feel guilty at all, and two, just tell people. I think it's fine to tell people. You tell somebody if you're feeling ill. Why not tell somebody if you're feeling down?
Yeah.
You know. Hi, Wolf and our Laughing Hyena here. We've got to do this quickly, so I'm going to read this quickly. Hi, Wolf and our Laughing Hyena here. You listen to your awesome pod. I can't get enough of your improvs and bands, so I'm currently working back through the archives on a daily basis. Keep it up. I have a question about Mickey drips, made famous by the hilarious King Gary series. What's the origin of the phrase? Was it created by the Wolf, or was it an existing phrase? Is it possibly rhyming slang? I have a theory that it might come from the fact that an alternative way to say taking the piss is taking the Mickey, and so rather than saying piss drips, the phrase comes Mickey drips. Can you affirm one way or another to help settle an argument with me and the rest of my hyena pack? Cheers, guys, the Laughing Hyena. So, in summary, Tom, Mickey drips, who did you rip it off of?
Do you know who told me about it? I was talking about. You are unbelievable. You really are.
Who's got 2 thumbs and invented Mickey drips? This guy. No, I'm joking.
I was talking about it. So the storyline.
Tom often coughs when he's lying.
So the storyline had been written, and Camille Kaduri, who played my mum in the show,
fantastic,
who's brilliant, Kate said, "Oh, you're talking about Mickey drips," and as soon as she said that, it just made us laugh, and it was like, that became.
Where had she heard it?
No idea. She could have well come up with it. She's genuinely one of. I mean, you know her. She's the sort of person who sort of that slight of phrase would.
Yeah.
But yeah, so that was and
that's very honest of you. You could have just claimed that there.
Yeah, no, but that's not my way.
That type of guy.
Weirdly, now I will say, by the way, on the subject of Mickey drips, in the last 2 months, Mickey drips have become worse and worse.
What, generally, or for you?
Just no, for me.
Really?
I'm like, yeah. I had a pair of trousers on the other day, and me and Catherine were out for dinner. Nice little romantic meal. Beige trouser. Went to the toilet. Thought everything was secure. Rested my gun back in its holster, and it almost was like someone had left a tap on. It was literally like I was having to text Catherine.
You pissed yourself?
Yeah, it was like I pissed myself. It was like a little stream down my leg. I was like, "Where's that even come?" And I was in the.
Well, it comes from your dick.
Yeah.
What did you do?
I was in the toilet going, "Why are you fucking doing this to me? Why have you done this? What?" And I this is insane. I was like, "What a stupid design flaw."
That's true. I think that's a fair point.
Yeah, but then so now I'm having to go out and I have to bandage my dick after every time I take a piss.
A lot of people do that.
Yeah, I know. Well, I can see why. I never did it. Now I'm doing it. What do you do about yours?
I don't. I finish pissing before I put my dick away.
No, but
no, I'm joking.
So, I know you've had Mickey drips.
When?
Because I've touched your lap before. It's been a bit down.
Oh no, I do think it is a real issue. But
yeah.
I do the. Do you do that?
What?
You put your finger up your arsehole. No, you know when you like you do the
push the perineum.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I've done that. It doesn't always work.
Well, it doesn't always. You have to really finish pissing.
Yeah,
really.
Which by the way, I'd finished. I'd shaken.
Really finish.
Yeah, I'd finished.
No, Tom. Really.
Right, I'd finished and given it a little squeeze. Done that.
Fine. Then you do the perineum.
Yeah.
Then another shake.
Yeah.
Then the perineum again. One more shake. Then away.
You're standing at a urinal doing that.
It takes about 45 minutes, but it's worth it.
Listen, it's something I'm now just that's it. Beige slacks are out for me.
It's a shame.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for emailing in. We will see you next time. Why did you just kiss the microphone?
I don't know. I just got carried away.
If you want to get in touch, email wolfowlpod@gmail.com. If anybody can help us with our quest we've started talking about putting on a night, haven't we?
Yeah.
Get in touch and let us know.
And also if you've got any, and there will be like a Mickey drip zone at the night, so you can go and chill there if you've got Mickey drips.
Yeah, anybody's got Mickey drips, we're just going to put a single hand dryer.
No, get a Dyson there. Dyson.
At waist high.
Yeah.
And you can just come in and dry off if you've Mickey dripped. Take care of yourselves.
Thank you, guys.
Peace out.
Like and subscribe, please.
Bye.
Please like and subscribe.
Okay. Bye.
Please like and subscribe, please.
Bye.